As domestic football in Europe and around the world draws to a close, focus switches to the international scene. In this video, we're looking forward to the European 2020 qualifying campaign, and we're going to take a look at Group B. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video, this time looking forward to the old European 2020 qualifying campaign, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button, get your bang up to date with all things 2020 European qualifying campaign, Blackburn Rovers, and world football. We've got it all here under one roof. Now let's jump into the thick of things and take a look at it. Now before we get into the predictions of Group B, let's take a look at the nations of Group B. And first and foremost, it is the usually whipping boys, Luxembourg. They are now currently ranked, as of recording, 87th in the old FIFA rankings, and joining them will be Serbia, who are currently ranked 31 in the old FIFA World Rankings. Alongside them, Ukraine, currently ranked 30 in the rankings, and joining them is current European champions Portugal, who are ranked 6th. And last but not least, it is Lithuania, who are ranked 133 in the old rankings. Anyway, now, like I said in the previous video, these nations are listed in Germany. On the screen there, you should be able to see a key that will translate the names for you into English, just in case you're having trouble figuring out who the heck they are. And also, these are my very early predictions. Obviously, we'll do match day by match day once the tournament, or once the games come around. And to see how things change. Obviously, squads announced, all that kind of good stuff. But anyway, kick it off. It'll be Luxembourg up against Lithuania. And usually, like I said, on the left-hand side, you can see the dates and also the European or Central European time kickoff times. So Luxembourg entertain Lithuania over in Luxembourg. And I see Lithuania coming out on top, 2-0 win. I'm going to plough through these because there's a lot to do. Meanwhile, the champions, Portugal, kick off their campaign as well with a 3-1 win over in Lisbon, I expect, to get themselves off to a fantastic start. Meanwhile, Luxembourg entertain Ukraine in the second round of matches. That is on the 25th of March. And again, back-to-back defeats for Luxembourg. To be honest with you, I don't see them getting many points. 4-0 win away from home for Ukraine. So that gets them up and running. Portugal then take on Serbia on the 25th of March, same day as the previous match. End up as a 3-1 win as well. So back-to-back wins for Portugal to get them to a fantastic start. Meanwhile, into the month of June we go. Lithuania will take on Luxembourg, and Lithuania will get their campaign up and running. They're a 3-0 win over in wherever they play in Lithuania. Joining them on the 7th of June, Ukraine will entertain Serbia. Difficult one, this one, and it's too close to call for me. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. Meanwhile, included in the month of June, on the 10th of June, Serbia, quickfire after that 2-2 draw, will take on Lithuania, and they will get their first win on the board with a 3-1 win over Lithuania to give themselves a bit of a boost. Meanwhile, Ukraine entertain Luxembourg as well. And again, they'll continue their unbeaten start. In fact, they did lose. But they'll go back to winning ways with a 6-0 stomping of Luxembourg. Meanwhile, into the month of September we go. Obviously, no Portuguese games in that last cluster. They will be busy in the old Nations League. Back in the month of September, Lithuania will take on Ukraine. This is on the 7th, and that's going to end up as a 2-1 away win for Ukraine. Big, important win for that. That's a difficult one. Difficult hurdle. Meanwhile, Serbia will entertain Portugal, and this will be a bit of an upset. 3-1 win for Serbia. That's right. 2 3-1 wins on the spin for those bad boys. Into the month of, still in the month of September, the 10th of September, Lithuania take on Portugal, and Portugal will get back to winning ways. A 2-1 away win, invaluable away win as well. Meanwhile, Luxembourg will take on Serbia on the same day, and that'll end up as a 4-1 win. First goal for Luxembourg, possibly, of their campaign, but it's another loss. 4-1 win for Serbia. They're looking good at the moment. Meanwhile, into the month of October, Ukraine will take on Lithuania, and that'll end as a 3-0 win for Ukraine to give them a big old boost and possibly a foot in the next round. Meanwhile, joining them possibly will be Portugal up against Luxembourg, and I expect an absolute stomping here. 7-0 in favour of Portugal. Big old scoreline, because obviously Luxembourg do get spanked a fair bit. Into the 14th of October, Lithuania will take on Serbia. Difficult one, this one. Ending up as a 1-1 draw. Everyone home will take home a point. Meanwhile, Ukraine will take on Portugal. Another difficult one, this one for Portugal, and another slip-up perhaps. 2-2 draw. Ukraine getting a valuable point as well. Meanwhile, into the last stretch, the home stretch, Portugal take on Lithuania on the 14th of November, ending up as a 3-1 win for Portugal at home. Meanwhile, on the same day, Serbia take on Luxembourg, and they also put down a benchmark. 5-1 win over Luxembourg into the final game. On the 17th of November, Luxembourg entertain Portugal, and again, Portugal put up a bit of a benchmark. 6-0 away win to complete their set of fixtures, and joining them, Serbia against Ukraine will end up 2 2. Now, what has that done to the table? Let's take a little look. Here we go. So currently in the bottom spot will be Luxembourg with 0 points. They're going to go through the whole campaign, not picking up a point. And it's pretty typical the way they do that. They might sometimes grab a point or a draw here, there, and everywhere, but realistically, they're going to get whipped with a negative 35 goal difference. Into 4th spot, it'll be Lithuania with 7 points on the board, 2 wins, 1 draw, 5 defeats. But joining just slipping outside the top 2 will be Serbia with 15 points, 4 wins, 3 draws, and 1 loss. That's a hard one to take. And pipping them will be Ukraine, I think, on goal difference, 4 wins, 3 draws. 1 loss, 15 points. On top of the pops will be Portugal with 6 wins, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. 19 points on the board, and that will see them go through. And again, obviously, they're taking part in the All Nations League, and they might qualify through that. So I don't know what happens if 3rd bumps up. I don't know. We'll have to figure all that out later. That's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a good old thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things European 2020, Blackburn Rovers related, and World Football. We're going to all here under one roof. Now, and also, while I still have you, make sure you drop your own predictions down in the comment section below. Who do you think will come out of this group on top and make it to the tournament in 2020? Anyway, I will be back again tomorrow for some more European 2020 action. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.